My name is Lamar Breshears. I am the Vice President of Harding Financial Partners here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm a financial advisor, and my specialty is finding tax-compliant financial structures for clients. For clients, what I like about 831Bs is that every business owner has a cost-benefit analysis they do with insurance. What do I spend versus what do I get? And one of the things is that you see gaps in their coverage because the cost benefit for that business owner is not there. What I like about 831B is that it gives the business owner coverage where they didn't previously have coverage. But when it comes to cost, it takes them out of the use it or lose it, where if they don't use it, they still retain premiums inside their reinsurance company. So it gives them a very cost-effective and tax-efficient method of providing coverage for their business. For business clients, having that coverage is important because, and we'll use an example in 2020 with COVID, a lot of people used to joke, we'd give them business interruption coverage, and they would say, well, why do we need this? Well, 2020 was a perfect example of business interruption coverage that they didn't previously have. But when COVID hit and the state government shut down their business, they were able to lean on that coverage that they didn't previously have. And on a 2-to-1 basis, they put $1 premium in, they received almost $2 back. That helped keep their doors open. I think for any business owner, knowing that you're covered during a potential claim, if their inventory gets destroyed, or if their business interruption, or with supplier interruption, knowing that they're covered to help defray those costs because of those interruptions or those potential claims, there's definitely a feeling of safety in knowing that if something happens, I am covered. In today's society, there's a lot of litigation. And having uncovered liabilities in today's society can be dangerous for business owners. I personally have clients that have been destroyed by employee lawsuits, and had they had the proper coverage, they would have been fine. So for other financial professionals, I would say that with an 831B, you are helping them cover their business to keep their cash flow going, and you're giving them a method to put away money so that in the future, if they have the coverage and don't use it, and those premiums flow into the reinsurance company, that reinsurance company and the assets in that reinsurance company can build up and be used as part of their retirement. So overall, when you look at the 831B structure and what it provides to clients, you're addressing savings, coverage in the form of commercial liability that they didn't have previously, and also the tax advantages that come with self-insuring through an 831B. I agree with SRA that in the next decade, that an 831B will be standard practice for small business owners. When you look at the benefits and what it provides, I believe, and you look at where the industry is going, the exponential growth within the industry, I think that as a financial advisor, if you're not offering these different solutions to your clients, you will lose your clients to somebody else who is offering that. So again, the days of a financial advisor who just looks at stocks, bonds, and mutual funds and doesn't address, business liability, cash flow, tax planning, you need to be offering those types of services in order to be on the bleeding edge of financial advising. The thing that I like about SRA is the responsiveness of their team, the proactiveness of SRA in terms of getting out the tax returns, the tax filings, coordinating with the client, communicating with the client. The reason that I've switched from using my other 831B administrators to strictly using SRA has been the level of customer service and agent support. And it makes my job a lot easier knowing that the SRA team will be getting me, myself and the CPAs I work with, getting me that tax documentation necessary for clients to file the tax returns on a very timely basis, as opposed to having to file extension after extension, waiting for that information to come to us. One of the primary things that attracted me to SRA was the fee structure. They have a flat annual fee. You know exactly what you're paying, how much you're paying, and whom you're paying it to. Having an upfront, here's your formation fee or your annual fee, and a percentage of premiums, that's a flat structure, all inclusive, makes it a lot simpler for the client to understand, and it makes it a lot simpler for the agent to understand what their client's paying for and when they have to pay it. Overall, their fee structure is much simpler than what I'm used to, and that was one of the primary things that attracted me to SRA.